Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Monday's edition of Sit Back with Shaq and Anu. And today it is just Shaq and Anu.
That's right. I wouldn't say we've been badly let down, but
Unfortunately.
yeah, his extenuating circumstances have prevented our guests from appearing tonight. So it's just going to be the two of us. Of course, we won't tell you who the guest is because he's coming back next week.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we will be rambling on for the next 30 minutes. So put up with us, please. But let's talk about stuff that's actually happened as far as the weekend is concerned.
Absolutely. This weekend has been very profound for me.
Every weekend is profound for you.
Yes, because there's hardly a weekend where things are not profound for me.
Yeah.
Because I hit some level of enlightenment or other. And so last weekend was no different. And how shall I say, the spiritual plane has been explored at length.
Your spiritual plane basically lands and takes off every weekend.
Absolutely. So the thing is this, right? The spiritual plane can't be explored from Monday to Thursday because the show is on.
That is also true. Yeah,
so,
that's true. That's true.
So you know what I mean? You can't be one with the spirit and come here to do a show.
Yeah.
So
It would be fun though.
I don't want to find out. Let me just say. Let me just say. But at the same time, so I make the most of my Fridays and Saturdays.
I bet you do.
Yeah. Yeah. And in this last weekend's case, Sunday too.
All right, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We're going to be talking about stuff that, of course, happened over the weekend. Unfortunately, when a situation like this comes around, like just maybe an hour or two before the show goes on,
Yeah.
we really don't have like a rabbit out of the hat that we can pull.
Absolutely.
Come on the show now.
Yeah,
Now.
and it's not fair by anybody
not.
to kind of
It's
just
not.
put them on the spot like that.
So, so basically we've got absolutely no show
Yeah.
except us.
Yeah, that's true. But there are interesting things to talk about because we are men of the world after all.
And like to think so. But you know
about
what?
the world part or the men part? Like to think so.
We would definitely get into all those
Yeah,
good
yeah.
stuff that we talk about. But thank you so much to our friends at Daraz who are on the show with us. Wonderful sponsors right
Absolutely.
here on the show. We've got so many things that we want to let you in on.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that we're actually doing the show is the fact that you have a chance of winning a super duper deal of the day.
That's right. The deal of the day stands firm, and of course, Daraz helps us in that department every day of the show. And today is no different. Let's check it out. And here we are back again. So the Daraz deal of the day, it's very simple how it works. Okay, we'll show you something that's available on Daraz. You need to go onto the Daraz app on whatever device you're using, take a screenshot of that product, that exact product it has to be.
Yeah.
But lots of people send us very weird things. I don't know where you
How can you not get that product is the question.
ඒකද අන්තික මේක දරාසක බලන්න ඕනේ නේ ඔය යන හතර දික් භාගෙ ගිහිල්ලා හරියන්නේ දරාසකට. So take a screenshot of that and WhatsApp it to the number we tell you. The first one to get it right walks away with that product. That's the deal of the day. So today the deal of the day is this. There we are.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice. I saw this earlier on. It's the Lenovo HEO5 wireless Bluetooth neckband with magnetic attachment sports wireless headset. So it's basically a Lenovo Bluetooth neckband, which is fantastic. Great quality. Excuse me. So like I said, simply locate it on the Daraz app and send us a screenshot via our WhatsApp number 075 011 7777. Remember, there are two numbers that we have. One is our hotline number, but this WhatsApp number is different. This is specifically dedicated for the Daraz deal of the day. It's 075 011 7777. And like I said, the first one to send it in, the correct one, walks away with the Lenovo HEO5 wireless Bluetooth neckband. We'll announce the winner at the end of the show.
All right, thank you so much. Going to take a break right now. When we come back, we have a poll that came up just 2 minutes before the show. We'll get into the poll right after this.
Welcome to the universe of Daraz, where you explore and discover whatever you want, whatever you need. All you can imagine is on your feet. When miles are abridged, happiness is unlocked. Discover your Daraz.
Okay, here we are back again, and I think today's poll is very, very interesting to the whole of Sri Lanka.
That's true.
Because we are literally, well, not literally, we are on the edge of our seats, metaphorically, because tomorrow is crunch time.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I saw a post this morning. I think we were just taking it a bit too far because we actually have a chance of kicking India out of the Asia Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. I know this.
It's scary to think.
you think we are scared to think? How does India feel about this?
Oh my God.
Arre wah.
So yesterday was a good match, though.
Yeah.
India-Pakistan was a really good match. As usual, it is like it's like the hype of all hype matches as far as cricket is concerned. But I still think Sri Lanka-Bangladesh is a bigger rivalry than India-Pakistan is.
Yeah, well, yes, I suppose so. When you put it like
Dahagan,
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
At least we basically get down with it.
Yeah.
But
it's Sri Lanka, Afghanistan.
oh my God.
Now that was the match. Sorry, we are getting carried away now.
Yeah, okay,
let's do the poll. Let's do the poll.
Let's do the poll.
Here we are, like I said. Okay, so it's very simple. Will Sri Lanka beat India tomorrow? Yes or no answers only. WhatsApp your answer to our hotline number 077-669-1590. And at the end of the show, we'll tell you the yeas or the nays as they stand. I, of course, expect it's going to be 110%.
If anybody out there is saying no, we will reveal the number.
Absolutely. We'll tell everyone else who it is.
Anyone joining us on the show right now, if you're surprised, unfortunately, we don't have the guest on the show today. The guest could not make it due to an emergency, but the guest will be on the show very, very soon. But so today didn't give us too much hope as far as the show is concerned to pick up somebody else. So Anu and I decided to just ramble on.
Absolutely, because we are good ramblers.
Yeah, we should do a show like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Ever so often.
Yeah.
Of course, we still do the giveaways. We still have the poll. Nothing changes.
Yeah.
It's just that the man in the middle or the woman in the middle is not there.
Missing. But yeah, so you were saying about Sri Lanka-Afghanistan match.
Absolutely. Now, Shaq, now I feel terrible about this because in the spiritual plane, they clearly don't show cricket matches.
What?
I missed it.
No! Oh my God, no!
I was getting random updates at different levels because everyone. So I'm on multiple WhatsApp groups.
Right.
So obviously everyone else is a cricket fan.
Right.
I mean, I am too, but it's just that I realized that spirituality came first.
More fan of the spirits. But I know on Thursday, right, when we had the show, and when we were done with the show, we were actually having a chat outside.
Yeah.
That was the day that Sri Lanka was playing Bangladesh. It was a do or die match for both the teams.
Absolutely.
And we saw the score at that point, and we basically relegated the fact that that's it, we are out.
Yeah, I really thought it was done and dusted, that we are, you know what, that's okay.
Yeah.
And I was actually okay with it, that's all right. Come back, we'll kind of regroup and do what's needed.
Which is what we always do.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the end of the show,
wow.
I mean, I remember Shaq saying, guess what? We won.
What the hell? What's going on here? Right, but it's that last 2 overs, actually Anu and I missed the entire Sri Lanka innings. Except for the last 2 overs. I was just in time at home just to catch the last 2 overs. I think those 2 overs were the best 2 overs.
Yeah. Missed that too.
Well, agree just in case.
No, I may have caught the highlights. So,
I suppose.
But nothing like the atmosphere when you are watching it live,
But it's fantastic. So Sri Lanka beating Bangladesh on Thursday, moving in, of course, knocking Bangladesh out of the Asia Cup, moving into the Super Fours.
So now Afghanistan is also out?
No, they're not.
They're not?
They're not. We're in the Super Fours now. So everybody plays each other once.
Okay.
So Afghanistan, of course, still have a chance. Afghanistan and India are the only 2 in the Super Fours who've actually lost their first matches.
Right.
So we play India tomorrow. And
that's going to be actually, really... they're as tough as they come.
They are, but
quite rightly, I think the best team in the world right now.
And I don't know, maybe you're looking at a rejuvenated Sri Lankan team.
Yeah, of course.
2 back-to-back fantastic chases.
Yeah.
And these chases does so much for your confidence.
Oh, the morale must be like through the roof. You know, people probably are tied down.
But yeah, so that kind of confidence that actually gives the team is just immense.
Yeah.
That from a wounded India that is going to take on Sri Lanka tomorrow.
Yeah. So these are the, this is the lovely stories we like to tell ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
But I do hope, that our predictions just work out just like that, because I know they've helped us through this whole crisis, India.
Yeah.
But there's something there. No, when you beat India, there's a little something there.
Always, finances are different.
Yeah.
Matches are different. It's like they say, don't mix, business and pleasure. This is pleasure.
That's true.
This is pleasure. Business, thank you very much for the money.
Yeah, true. Virat Kohli kiya ke nahi idda nahe belanging no. Wait na tu mere.
So yeah, that's a big match tomorrow. Sri Lanka taking on India in the Asia Cup. India are basically on the brink of being knocked out if they actually will be knocked out if they lose to Sri Lanka tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, well, if we lose, we are.
No, we still have Pakistan.
Yeah.
And right now our net run rate is actually the highest, so we're right on top of the group at the moment, which is a good thing. So that's cricket as far as the show is concerned. Don't forget the Daraz Deal of the Day is on right now. You can jump on the app and make sure that you send us a screenshot of the deal of the day for today.
Absolutely. It's a lovely piece of hardware that you'll get. It's a lovely Lenovo neckband. The quality is awesome because I've actually, I've had this before. It's really cool.
So there you have it. Wireless Bluetooth neckband with magnetic attachment, sports wireless headset.
Now everything's Bluetooth, of course. Even your toilet paper is like... it comes to you. What do you know?
A couple of things happened over the weekend, of course. I received my electricity bill.
Right.
I think this, of course, is after the hike in tariffs from the 1st of September. I see a significant increase in my electricity.
Well, the thing is now, when Shaq told me this just before the show, that he's got hiked up, it actually made me wonder, why haven't I seen my electricity bill?
Why haven't you?
Well, I was actually under the impression that we paid it, but maybe we didn't. Maybe I don't know. I have to go and look for it now.
Right. So I don't know how the electricity bill, of course, at your place. Maybe that's something that you could actually drop us a message on the show also. And the other thing that happened yesterday was the fact that all the telco operators raised their tariffs also.
Yeah. So that's actually lots of people are coming up with all kinds of funny memes, especially about buying pigeons.
Yeah.
And all of the above. But I think everyone will wait with great anticipation and apprehension to get their next mobile bill.
Yes.
And data bills, especially people using Wi-Fi and pretty much
everybody
right now with lots of Zoom meetings, online school, all of that. Everyone's got it. Well, people who can afford it. And when these prices go up, these are the things you kind of, in your budget, your monthly budget, these things remain static.
Yeah.
Right? And you'd like them to remain static. Now, apart from him, do you know them? Because everybody kind of likes to pay a fixed monthly sum. Right?
Everybody knows exactly how much approximately your plan is going to be for your mobile, etc.
So I don't know. Will this lead to a kind of drop in mobile usage and data usage?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
People might actually skip to half a meal a day.
Yeah.
Now they had 1 meal a day.
Right. Now, of course, the other stuff that will increase in price, of course, a loaf of bread.
Yeah, man, that's
300
crazy.
rupees.
Yeah, that's
Anu, when I was in school, right? Obviously, we were taught about inflation and so on and so forth. I still remember this cartoon where this man was actually taking money in a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Right. He was going towards the shop, and I was thinking to myself, how in heavens will that ever happen? I mean, you can't do that, right? And he's going to the shop to buy like milk and eggs and all that stuff. That's where we are right now.
Yeah, we are almost there actually. But Zimbabwe, it happened exactly like that.
Of course, yeah.
But the thing is, 300 rupees a loaf of bread, you can't even get your mind around that, right?
It's a lot.
I mean, when it was 170, I mean, it was high, right? Because I remember the time when a loaf of bread was 5 rupees under, CBK's government.
Yes, yeah.
Incidentally, who will be joining us on the show very
Yes,
soon, I
she
think.
will.
Yeah. It was dropped down to 5 rupees, and that was a major election promise at that time, and it did happen for about good 2 years. It remained like that. But 170 rupees, now 300? Come on.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. On the flip side, though, gas has come down.
Yeah. So I think they're trying to balance it out.
How can you balance it? I don't know.
Then gas on in okay, the pity miller has gone up. That's what's happened, right? So because everything is imported. So ඒක balance කරන්න gas වලින් අඩු කරලා මොකක් හරි find some middle ground කියලා කියන්න හදන්නේ මේ. Oh.
So
but it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. So yeah, and also happened over the weekend, just I think on Friday, that there is a staff level agreement with the IMF.
Yes. So actually, now when you say that staff level agreement, Shaq, what do you think is going to happen next?
Obviously, it needs to be put to the board.
Yeah.
And then the board will evaluate the whole thing. But they have clearly, there are certain indications that have actually come before it goes to the board.
Yeah.
Is the fact that the political stability has to continue.
Correct.
There has the government that is in power right now is required to actually have a mandate.
Yeah, correct.
So many, basically precursors have been sort of put in.
Yeah, but what's your gut feel tell you about this?
If we will get it or not?
Yeah.
I think we will.
I think we will. I think we are strategically too important to be a failed state, because then there are too many geopolitical forces trying to stake their claim here, and all the big boys don't want that.
No.
So they would like the status quo to remain.
Yeah.
So I think we shouldn't worry too much about it. But what do you think financially is going to happen, Shaq? Do you think the dollar will stabilize? Rupee will appreciate?
Well, that's according to the finance minister. Over the weekend, he said that the dollar could come down to 300 rupees.
Yeah, I feel that it could come down even lower.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, look, we're at 360 or something like that. For it to drop by 60, our rupee has to be really powerful.
It's about perception, isn't it? More than anything else. Look, the thing is, the defaulted loans right now that we have, I mean, we had on a regular business day, we had the money to do this roll.
Yeah.
So there was a fixed number of dollars, billions of dollars coming into the country. So we were nicely rolling with that.
Right.
That's what happened.
Right.
COVID came and just bungled this whole operation.
Right.
Of course, mismanagement, bad judgment, all of that contributed to everything. Especially when you had a governor of central bank who thought, you know what, let's print stuff. And who thought that wouldn't impact inflation.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm sure you didn't go to the London School of Economics.
I don't know what school you went to though. But where is he though?
I have no idea.
Completely quiet though.
Probably arms around the printing press. Anyway, it is what it is. I mean, it happened. So although we make light of it, these were the collective bad decisions that led us to this point. And of course, we have to admit this, Shaq. All of Sri Lanka were on a fantastic subsidized ego trip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And if you thought it's not going to come and bite you in the behind one day, well, you were wrong, because I always knew that it was going to come to a crunch point, because you can do the role only so far.
And so much.
Yeah.
But the thing is, somehow or the other, we've actually maintained or managed to do this role for the last 30 odd years.
Absolutely. It's just that what happened was a global crisis exacerbated the problem.
That's right.
It just came to a sudden crashing halt.
Exactly.
Otherwise, actually, we would have faced this situation maybe in about 7 years or 5 or 7 years.
We would have definitely faced it at some point.
Yeah.
If not us, our children or our grandchildren would have definitely faced it.
Absolutely.
So, so that is basically the situation.
Nothing like being fondly remembered by your grandchildren.
we remind ourselves quite a bit.
Absolutely.
On and off. What else actually happened over the weekend?
Well, the former president came back.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The former president obviously came back. Hashtag, obviously, he came home.
Yeah, he came home. And, I'm glad. whatever said and done, this is an elected representative of the country. So, bad management, bad decisions, the fact of the matter remains that 6.9 million people voted for this man, and he was legitimately the president of this country, the seventh executive president.
Right.
So, he can't be homeless.
Yeah, of course.
And the thing is, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
For why should he be negotiating? Or who will take me?
Right.
He's a legitimate citizen of this country. He should come back.
Right.
He should be here. He should be protected. But at the same time, people can be legitimately angry at that also.
He should be protected, you mean?
Yeah. Because he's the president of
That's
the
true.
country.
So the question basically which is running around in the circles right now is the fact that, yes, all ex-presidents require a certain level of security.
I think it's enshrined in the Constitution.
That's right. It's enshrined in the Constitution. Yeah. But isn't he the first president that actually resigned? Yes, does he still require that same amount of security?
Because he was elected official. He didn't grab power illegitimately.
Right.
So he was an elected president, head of state. So all due, respect and, I don't know about respect, all due, what's promised in the Constitution must be delivered until he is no more.
Okay. So that is basically the ex-president, of course, came back to Sri Lanka. There was a great rugby match over the weekend with, of course, the Bradby.
Yeah.
Royal retained the Bradby.
Yeah.
But great.
This is for the 7th year in a row.
7th year in a row,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
I think from 2015, you're right.
Yeah.
From 2015. So that happened over the weekend. Great fight back from Trinity.
Yeah, they won
Kennedy.
the second leg.
They did.
Yeah, but the aggregate was just not enough.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I see that St. Joseph's obviously are going to be taking on Isipatana in the finals of the knockouts.
Yes.
Great match between St. Joseph's and Wesley.
Yeah.
Which is a fantastic. I think 13-15 last minute.
Yeah. I didn't watch any of this because I don't know where to watch these anymore.
You are basically on a spiritual plane. They don't give you TV coverage in a spiritual
Absolutely.
plane.
Clearly, there's not enough data also in the spiritual plane because
You have your own visuals in a spiritual plane.
That's true. That's true. But I just love that there's a lovely meme going around about in the Lion King, father and son.
Oh yes, I saw that today.
And Simba is actually asking the father. What is Sri Lankan schools rugby? Dad says, son, it's when all the schools get together, and they play 3 tournaments against Isipatana College.
Yeah. So there you go. So
Absolutely.
it's amazing that Isipatana, of course, still reigns supreme over decades.
Yeah, and we had some insight into the budgets of school rugby.
Yes.
I actually had a friend of mine explain to me how much is exactly spent. Apparently, Trinity spends the most, somewhere to the tune of 47 million rupees a year.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
and Royal is second highest, about 45 million. Isipatana is third with 40 million.
Okay.
And the rest
it was revealed on the show.
Yeah, that's right.
It was revealed on the show.
The rest of everyone else kind of limps in from the back end.
So those are the happenings as far as the weekend is concerned.
Yeah.
What else are we to talk about?
Well, really, we almost run out of things to talk about.
This is just a recap, considering the fact that...
but if you do have any questions that you need to ask us while you are locating, the Daras deal of the day on the Daras app, any other questions that you need to ask us, please look at your screens right now and you'll see our hotline number 077-669-1590. Do send a WhatsApp message to this number and ask us anything.
Anything. Wow, what an open-ended question. But Anu, you know what? Today is, believe it or not, is our 45th episode.
Really?
Yeah.
I completely lost track of everything.
It's our 45th episode. We've had 44 guests on the show, apart from today.
Okay.
44 guests on the show, and a new guest every single show.
Wow, that's...
And we've covered a gamut of... I don't know, different stuff, from sports to politics.
What show did you enjoy the most?
What should, oh, it's so hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard. I mean, we had such good fun, some shows that actually had great insights.
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed the Field Marshal's interview,
Yeah.
which had a lot of insights.
Absolutely, a lot of stories.
A lot of stories.
Yeah. I personally enjoyed. I was really inspired by Bhanuka. And you know, his approach. He's a 24-year-old guy, right? And you know, he's more mature than most of the mature people I've met.
That is so true.
Yeah, and,
that is so true.
and fearless.
Yep. He said what he had to say. Obviously, ruffled a few feathers.
Yeah,
we
that
got
of
many
course we
phone
can't
calls.
help. Yeah.
So that's the same thing. And one of the funniest shows, I would say, is the one that we had with Chandler.
Chandler, yes, I was just about to say that's actually the most fun I've had doing a show. I think we were mostly laughing than talking.
Yeah, we were. It was a lot of, and plus we covered a lot though.
Absolutely.
We covered so much and got so much great, a lot of great feedback on that show. But
Yeah.
you know, it's really hard for us to actually pick one show because sometimes we were discussing some serious topics because we were in the right smack in the middle of certain things like the Aragalaya we were talking about.
That's true.
Then we spoke to, of course, individuals regarding the midnight cleanup act that actually happened at the Aragalaya.
Absolutely.
So
of
many
course,
things.
I would really like to have Hirunika back on the show.
I would like to have Hirunika back on the show too. And we do have some fantastic guests lined up. We're just, it's like playing chess in this, on the show, I'm telling you. It really is, because we really have to sort of fit in the times and the dates of some distinguished guests.
Yeah, absolutely.
Removing pieces here and there.
Yeah.
And
It's not as, trust me, it's not as easy as it looks.
Oh no. Sometimes like today we're checkmate.
Yeah. Actually, no, somebody's kicked the board, actually. Somebody fell on the board. So
Things like that.
checkmate is fine. You know, where you have to, okay. So,
Someone just fell on the board. Yeah, so, but it's great. And also we'd like to say a big thank you to our viewers, of course, who sent us lots of wonderful messages. And it's nice to also bump into individuals who come up and say thank you very much for the show. They enjoy the show. It's great.
Yeah, can I just say now what bothers me the most about the show?
Oh, what does it bother you?
Yeah, especially when you are traversing the spiritual plane and somebody wants to come and talk about the show. I might be physically here. I am miles away. I am in a different universe. So, of course, I don't want to be rude to anybody, so I'm just see you later.
Thank you so much. Big thank you to our sponsors, of course. Daraj is on the show with us. Thank you so much for being a part of the show, jumping and taking that leap of faith with us on the show.
That's true. Very soon, of course, we will announce, I think, several more entities that's going to come on the show, because clearly lots of people like the show.
Yes.
Which is exactly what we wanted when Shaq and I actually first discussed doing this. We really wanted to change the game.
Yeah.
Change it for the better, in our opinion, because this show is not about. We don't have a view. You know what I'm trying to say. We don't have a view, and we don't try to impose that on anyone coming here or anyone watching us. Please, we celebrate all opinions and all views.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people, I think, actually had lots of issues with the two of us regarding certain guests that have been on the show.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of flack on social media for it. But, we remained steadfast to our cause, because we really had no agenda.
Yeah.
We had no license to lose either.
Yeah.
So everyone can say whatever they want, as long as they don't use profanity on this show.
Which has also happened.
Which has accidentally slipped up. That's also manageable. And also the thing is, this show is also not about ambushing anyone.
That's true.
Pretending to be your friend, and we are friends with everyone.
Yeah, the thing is also something very important is the fact that, like Anu said, the platform is open for anybody out there to say what they want to say, right? It's entirely up to the viewers to agree or disagree,
Absolutely.
And to us. I mean, at the end of the day, the questions that we ask are questions that's basically asked in the circles.
Absolutely. And especially, when we are, we are out and about most of the time, and we hear these questions being bandied about in different forums amongst different people from all walks of life. And these are the questions that we ask. It's not like we have some hidden agenda and we say, "Me prasna hala amaru without ehema නෙමෙයි."
No. Yeah.
And if you know, සිංහලෙන් කතා කරන්න ඕන නම් එහෙමත් කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. කිසිම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. කවුරු මේක බලන් ඉඳලා හිතනවා නම් මේ ෂෝ එකට ඔයාලට එන්න ඕනේ කියලා කරුණාකරලා අපිට මෙසේජ් එකක් දාන්න. අපේ hotline number එක තියෙනවා 07766915190. මේකට WhatsApp එකක් දාන්න කියන්න මොකක් ගැනද කතා කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා.
Let's get on. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it as far as the show is concerned. There's so much that we can actually talk about, and we've covered the weekend, of course, as much as possible.
Yeah.
Time for us just before we get into the poll.
Yeah,
we'll take a quick break. We'll be coming back. Actually, no. You know what? We're going to reveal the answer. Yeah, we're going to reveal the answer.
We have to reveal the answer and also give away the Dara's deal of the day. I do hope Darren, our producer, has got some answers there. Yeah, he's giving a thumbs up. It's all good.
All right.
But before we do any of those things, can I just say something I'm really proud of?
What?
Something that happened today. I worked on this campaign for one of my main big clients.
Right.
And it's a real heartwarming number. Okay, so I actually had to brief radio stations today, as in my official capacity as creative director, to tell them what it's about, at least the English side of things. It was envisioned in Sinhala first of all.
Right.
This was also for very prominent Sri Lankan bank, local bank, and they have done this wonderful commercial.
Right.
Check. I'm not saying that because I was involved in it, and in like the last 18 years of me being in advertising, this is like the most beautiful commercial I've seen.
Really? That says a lot.
Made in Sri Lanka, yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that says a lot. So when is this commercial coming out?
It's already out. That's why I can talk about it now. Because I've been itching to talk about it the whole of last 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. In fact, it's been ready for a couple of months. They just waited for the
right
optimal moment to kind of release it. I think I can reveal who it is. No?
You was no absolutely no
So
problem.
it's actually for Sampath Bank.
Yeah.
And I'm super proud of because it's all based on values.
Okay.
It's all based on values, and especially Sri Lankan values, the kind of nostalgic feeling we have about our country, our parents, our schools, our society at large, and how this is the only country in the world where no matter where you are, if you are in some kind of trouble, 10 people will come to your aid, no matter wherever you are in this country.
For sure.
There's no caste, creed, ethnicity, none of these things apply at that point.
Right.
Because they are Sri Lankans.
That's right.
And this commercial kind of celebrates that.
Can't wait to actually watch it. And I'm sure it's going to be up on most of
it's on YouTube. You can check it out. Yeah. So, and it'll be on all the channels, I'm sure.
Superb.
Yeah.
Time for us to actually quickly get into the winner of Dara's deal of the day. This is what you had to do. Let's talk about the deal first. See if the deal can actually be put up. And if we had the opportunity of actually taking a screenshot right now, we would have done it because it's not something that I
don't think we're
let go of. But we're not. A Lenovo HE05 or 05 wireless Bluetooth neckband with magnetic attachment sports wireless headset.
Right.
Full there.
That's actually, that sounds so cool and it looks amazing, doesn't it?
It does.
So this is the Dara's deal of the day. So all you had to do was take, find this on the Dara's app, take a screenshot and send it via WhatsApp to our Dara's hotline 075011777, and people have done so. So let's, without further ado, reveal the winner.
Congratulations to Bishal Samaranayaka.
Well done, Bishal. Not only are you the winner, you have the most unique name that I have come across.
Bishal.
Bishal, well done. So congratulations, the Dara's deal of the day winner is Bishal Samaranayaka, and he walks away with the Lenovo neckband.
All right, taking a break right now. When we come back, we'll find out exactly where the poll stands right after these messages.
Welcome to the universe of the Raz, where you explore and discover whatever you want, whatever you need. All you can imagine is on your feet. When miles are abridged, happiness is unlocked. Discover your Daraz.
All right. right, we're back. So today's poll was interesting. I mean, clearly every Sri Lankan will be want to involved in this poll. Will Sri Lanka beat India tomorrow? Yes or no? You are supposed to WhatsApp your answers to our hotline 077 669 1590. And here we have it. Is it 110%? What? You bottle it down. How the?
At least we are being realistic.
Yeah, okay. 52% say Sri Lanka will beat India tomorrow.
That 52%, that 52% is the die-hard, absolute die-hard. The 48% is realistic.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, I mean, Sri Lankans are not really known for their realism. How the basic thing?
No, but that's so true. Even if you had to get 7 runs off one ball, there will be a
there's some no ball. මේක කරන්න බෑනේ මොකද තව බෝල දෙකයි තියෙන ලකුණු 27ක් ගන්නවා. මු හත් පාරක් දානවා no balls. නේ. දෙකක් වයි උන්න බලන්න බෝල නම් දැන් වෙනවා. So we are not known for our realism. I can't believe they've suddenly come out of the woodwork and said we are only 52% say that Sri Lanka will beat India tomorrow. Are you kidding me? We are going to wipe the floor with them.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, somebody is going to do a little wheelbarrow with Virat Kohli. He'll be the grass cutter. All right. On that note.
We were just actually having a discussion saying that, all in all, we should actually just throw one of these shows in.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to upset everybody.
Just to upset everybody out there. Just throw this show in and just the two of us rambling on and sitting back and relaxing. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, sanity will prevail.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I'm sure you're going to love tomorrow's show.
Yeah, it's a really, really good show that's coming up tomorrow. So tomorrow night, 9:30, we will be here, right here on, of course, Channel One Dialog TV and YouTube platforms on PodHub. Thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Take care. Bye-bye.